everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Inugami Korone is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber. I flubbed that one a little bit, but I'll continue going. Associated with Hololive, debuting as part of the group Hololive Gamers, alongside Shirakami Fubuki, Okami Mio, and Okayu. They have been taking a break. They took a break for family. It was for a family reason. They were helping family out. She's very close to her family, her mother, and etc. She's very, very close to them. So it makes sense that she was going to be doing something for them if they ever needed the help. So she is taking care of personal matters, and she does have an update for us today, which is the reason why I'm talking about it right now. The update is, Korone, it's me. Last time I think it was the manager that did it, I believe. Says it suddenly took some time off and caused a lot of worry to everyone. I'm so sorry. I don't have a clear timeline for a full comeback yet, but I'm thinking about doing a stream to give an update on my current situation soon. I'll tweet the schedule, so please wait for me. So this is a continuing thing that's going to be happening. It is not, oh, she's finally going to be back. No, this is going to be a stream that she's going to do, kind of a comeback stream type of thing. But this isn't a full comeback for her. And that is the interesting thing that's happening there, because you expect, a lot of people expected her to fully come back, but it looks like she's not necessarily doing that. It's more of a, I'm just going to give you guys an update, and then hopefully soon I'll come back. Either way, I do wish her the best, and I'm glad that at least we're getting some kind of information on here. Shikafuji Lisa is a female English-speaking VTuber and V-singer with ChromaSHIFT, as well as Enya Ignis, Akogaki Koa, and Lullaby. They're all members of ChromaSHIFT. And the reason why I'm talking about them right now is ChromaSHIFT has put out an announcement recently that they were going to be doing 3Ds for everybody. And they are actually coming through with that full announcement, seeing here. The first one is the 3D debut announcement. First two ladies that are scheduled 3D debuts this month are Shikafuji Lisa and Enya Ignis. You can find them live on Thursday, December 4th at 5 p.m. Pacific, 5:45 p.m. Pacific respectively. And it's going to be 45 minutes for each, I guess. Don't miss out on the literal extra dimensional experience with a sheep and a fire hazard. It's bound to be something special. And then they are also doing everybody's favorite pink and blue duo is up next on our schedule, 3D debuts. Lullaby and Akogaki Koa will be gracing your screens in 3 dimensions on December 5th. So they are going to be doing it probably 4th, 5th, 6th, etc. They're going to keep doing it day by day, and every day they're going to be announcing more. So far, they've announced these 4 3D debuts, but it's great to see that they are actually going through with a promise. Now that they've switched over from Brave to FTW Entertainment, which is from Tokyo to the world. It's what it means. I thought it was for the win, but whichever way. They seem to have promised to do a lot more for the talents, and they are actually completing that promise. Because, Brave Group has its own issues with management itself. So I'm glad that they are seemingly having more freedom to do these things. I really do like that. We are talking about the person who was Kyo Kaneko, who is now Quinn Benet, I believe. They are like anyone else who still sometimes wants to talk about their PL, whatever their PL may be. But for whatever reason there are double standards for him. It says it's so annoying. Oh God, someone of course put this on him right here. Someone edited it into there, and we're going to take a look at everything as it goes on. Y'all that are hating on me for this when I wasn't even the one who made this post edited in my hand, this picture and paper is obviously edited by someone else, not me. I try to avoid mentioning my PL, since you guys create a big fuss about it every time. If you dislike me this much, you can always move on. I'm constantly told I need to move on, only for those same people to constantly bring up my PL. Anyways, I can't win. I also feel like it's unfair. I'm the only one who isn't allowed to mention my PL. Every other ex-talent does it. OMG, the memories. I do it. Why can't he just move on, etc., etc. I shouldn't be punished for doing the same thing everyone else does, and I don't even do it anymore. From what I understand, the complaint was not about you, but towards the person making the edit. They were actually criticized by a bunch of people in court retweets and defended themselves with a screenshot from your server rules. Not saying your frustration is unwarranted, though. Yeah, but everyone in the comments are dragging me. OP tweeted themselves that they disliked me in a post following the original one. It seems that this post is just convenient excuse to perpetuate the same. He always mentions PL, I hate him, rhetoric, and remove my responsibility for that thing being the intent. Sorry, my crime is that I don't like him, and his fans that perpetuate that S are also annoying. Peace and love. Yeah, peace and love when you're saying you dislike somebody, right? This is a good point here. Double standard is there. Dude should be allowed to vague post like any other ex-corporate talent. You hear people talking about Wendy's, you hear people talking about heaven, or you hear people talking about hell, or whatever it ends up being. You hear them talking about it. Honestly, yeah, he should be allowed to talk about it too. People are just being weird. I don't get why people actively interact with what they dislike, and they get mad when they see it and feel like they have to make an airport-like announcement about how they can't handle it. Yeah, honestly, Quinn has every right reason to crack out. Like, I would crash out too if I was him. I'm not gonna lie, I would crash out. Every single time I try to do something that everyone else did, I would get hate for it. Hell, that actually does happen to me nowadays, but I don't crash out because I'm just like, I ignore them. I'm one of those people that ignores and moves on. But seriously, they throw it in his face. It's not like me that I would have to actually go searching for it to find people that don't like me. Him, they throw it in his face every time, so of course, the crash out is expected. In fact, I think a lot of times they do it because they know he'll crash out. Not a fan of his at all. His energy is just not my cup of tea. But he should be able to talk about his PL too. More info on the inner workings of a black company is great for other corporals to learn what not to do. I thought the NDF gave up on Quinn a long time ago. Why were they still paying attention even enough to find out about this? Quinn's approaching Doki levels of rent-free at this rate because Quinn dared to besmirch their Oshi's name by saying that Aster acted like an incel and the allegations of S harassment. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Does make a lot of sense. By him wouldn't be out of character. Since Aster was, at the time, employed by Niji, that meant he was bad-mouthing their Oshi by admitting that he could be an AS predator that Oshi did nothing about. So yeah, that is the thing. Once you speak up against Niji, they will never forget you. I have been doxxed by these people. Luckily, the place that the dox was from is no longer here, and those doxes like it never got archived, so I'm safe now. But back then, when I got doxxed, holy moly, it was scary as hell. But yeah, those people are freaks. They are, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna be objective about this. They're freaks. They don't have anything better to do with their lives, which was proved by me being a tiny ass VTuber and them still taking this time to dox me. But still, that's why I can understand why Quinn crashes out. I can understand why he's so annoyed at these folks. Amane Kanata is someone who recently announced their graduation from Hololive, as you can see here. She is a member of the 4th generation of Hololive JP, the Japan branch, and we are going to be talking about what's going on here. We have a couple of things that I do want to mention. First is Yago did a very different type of message to the community compared to what he usually does. Usually he doesn't do messages like this. Usually he just does like, thank you so much for your hard work. I hope everything's the best for you in the future. In this case, they went, Kanata, thank you for your hard work over the past 6 years. We will continue to steadily advance our efforts to improve into a company that can support all our talents, and we will do our utmost to ensure that our talents and fans can smile together. Now with this, a lot of people still criticize Hololive. Yes, there are criticisms to be had for Hololive. Of course, there always will be with any organization, big or small. There will always be things to criticize them for. Now, in this case, it says promises must be kept to be meaningful. Crucial year when we see whether there are good changes to turn it in effect. Stocks and revenues at this point don't matter much. Solve the talents problems first, then rest later. Hololive did not join Holo just for streaming. Niji would be a better choice if you only want to stream anyways. Currently, Holo proved themselves that they're an idol agency that actually have idol activities. And here's a continuation of this. It is bad for cover for Kanata to graduate overall. It's a fact. But Hololive has actually made some changes. The one big change that they have to make from now on is have a maximum amount of work that they will give a talent no matter how much they beg, plead, or request for more. There has to be a maximum, and I think that's one thing that they haven't had. People like Kanata work their ass off, and they are overachievers, so they can do sometimes maybe 2 times the work that other people can do. And that comes with consequences, health consequences a lot of times. And that is something that it is management's responsibility, but they are adults as well, the VTubers themselves, so they hold some responsibility as well. I'm not saying, oh, it's all Kanata's fault that this happened. No, don't get it twisted. It's also the responsibility, like I mentioned, of Hololive to be like, yeah, we're not going to push people as much as we did before. We are going to have a maximum, no matter what. That may be like 2 or 3 projects a month or 1 or 2 projects a month, maximum period, no matter how much of an overachiever you are. That's one thing that I think should be happening. And it says here, they can play games that are released and also, any trendy games, solo live opportunities. Content-wise, they've listened to feedbacks and improved aspects. So the problem that can't be fixed by faster communication, which is work balance. People can say, oh, simply don't give them more activities. Cover can't simply do less events. People usually blame Hollow Earth, but in reality, the project is separated completely from talents and they barely contributed anything. Kanata did not overwork herself because of Hollow Earth. She did appear quite a lot in other cover stuff. That's a problem. Her health was already in bad shape. There needs to be a better cooperation between talents and staff. The staff should notice when the talents are overworked and don't give them any more than they can chew. Like I said, there should be a maximum amount of work given to a talent. They have over 100 talents. They can spread the work as much as they want. I'm not saying do less events. I'm saying per talent, if they want to do like 5-6 events per month and it looks like they're overworking themselves, limit it to 3. Limit it to something less, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a manager. So I'm just spitballing here. I could be very stupid what I'm saying, but that's what I think. For now, post-Gura 2 grads both came from health issues, albeit still worse than 0, but it's better than last year when talents left due to different direction. So if cover can't find the work balance to prevent overwork, things should go up from here. Like if they find a way to find a good balance, then they're gonna have less of these health issues. But if they don't, they are gonna run into problems. Thing is, compared to other companies, they're definitely not a black company. Compared to other Japanese companies, they're absolutely not a black company, and they're doing way better than contemporaries, even in the same space. Socks can go 3-digit for all I care, and I doubt cover has the mentality to worry about the socks anyways. If they can't fix the core problem, then they will eventually fix the outside layers, like revenue and audience. Like, yeah, if they can fix the core problems that are having, they have to actually take a look within them. We, as fans, can criticize all we want. We can only see what is publicly shown to us. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that we have 0 clue about, so we can only speak on what we see, of course. I'm not saying don't criticize, absolutely criticize. Hell, I criticize. That's one of the things I do, whether people love it or hate it. And believe me, a lot of people hate it whenever I go against Hololive. They say I'm a Niji simp or something like that, or I'm a Hollow hater. And then when I go against Nijisanji, they say I'm a Niji hater, Hollow simp. It's a lose-lose situation, but I still will criticize because I want them to get better. Hololive Production is an agency underneath the Cover parent company, Cover Corp parent company, and we are talking about them right now because they're having a collab with Capcom Store. Hololive Production official goods now on sale at the Capcom stores and Charakap nationwide. So it is nationwide, Japan, of course. Starting from Thursday, December 4th, official Hololive goods will be available at Capcom stores and 10 Charakap stores nationwide. More goods will be added in the future, so stay tuned. The main reason I mention this is because this is good. Anything that can spread for Hololive, anything that can spread their brand. Capcom stores are nationwide. There are several there. Some people will just go in there looking just to browse. And then they might see something cool from Hololive, whatever merch standee, etc. And they will go and hopefully purchase, which is why Hololive is doing this. It says here, looking forward to it. Pretty awesome. Idol Hachan is here too. Mouse is close. I can make it. Nahon over here, Capcom. There's actually showing a little bit of what's happening here. The things that are going to be available. The type of stuff that's available here. You can see with Hololive goods here. And yeah, it is, some people go in there. That's kind of the Capcom store inside there that you can go and take a look. And that's kind of the type of display that they'll have for Hololive. Now, I don't think that's necessarily the Hololive one, but it's a type of display that they will have at for Hololive as well. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want to be positive. I want to bring something positive to the community, and I want to promote other VTubers out there instead of, just being self-promotion all the time. So today we're talking about Juno Yves, Jelly Girl VTuber. It says Eden's Forever Curious Jelly, apple flavored. Get your vitamins here. And we're talking here, I'm Juno Yves, pronounced Yves, or Yves in this case. Sorry, my bad. I mispronounced it to begin with. A variety streamer from Eden. I like puzzle, story, and decision-based games and trying new things. Let's take a look at some of the new things that they've tried recently. The design is very cute, by the way.
Save the butterfly. I did, and he killed me. Ooh.
Oh dear.
Prairie floor. Vase of roses. Book titled A Funny Story. Once upon a time, there was a rich man pulling along a cart full of treasure. His cart broke down in the woods, but then a hunter and his dog came. The rich man pleaded to the hunter to keep a close eye on his cart, which the hunter agreed to. The rich man went to get a new cart. Meanwhile, the hunter kept watch.
That is that's the best story I've ever heard. There we go. Let's continue on with taking a look at their YouTube channel here. Juno Yves. This time I pronounced it correctly. They have some shorts here. They have, of course, this is some of their content that they had done recently. Well, as of this year. Here are some of their most recent different design before that they had, and now they have this one. But the different shorts they have recently as well. I will have their @ in the description. Hopefully YouTube parses it correctly. If not, then you can always just copy and paste when you want to find the YouTube itself. Thank you so much for allowing me, Juno, to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.